This is Angela Taylor at Taylor Homestead Soap, and today I am going to use yet another new technique that I've never done before. I watched the YouTube channel Eden's Secret, and she used a piping technique in order to make embeds for the tops of her cupcakes. She made, they were Christmas trees, and she put them on parchment paper, and then when they dried, she scraped them up, and then she used those on as embeds on some soapy cupcakes that she made. So what I have done is I've used parchment paper, and I have made pumpkins. And so then what I did is what I'm going to do is I will scrape them off and put them on the top of another soap as an embed. What I have found with this particular thing, I made way more piping than I needed to make. Whatever, go with the flow. And I made just little dollops all over the place, and the little dollops of orange are the pieces I'm going to use inside the soap. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Bye. So this video is going to start out just a little bit different. What I have in front of you are some pumpkins that I have drawn. These pumpkins are going to be my embeds on the top of soap. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I got this idea from Eden's Secret soap channel. Go check her out. She is such a sweet lady and so charming. So check her out, Eden's Secret. And so what she did Christmas trees. So here's how I did my pumpkins. I did a line like this. So I start off with a line here and a dot here. And if I don't like where my dot sits or where, I just erase it. And this is just wax paper. So I start off here and I put a dot, okay? So then what I do is I start it with the center of the pumpkin. So I just do that. And then for a fatter pumpkin, you start out and you just start making like these half crescent moons like this. So there's half my pumpkin. So then I want a little stem at the top of it, like that. So I just made a pumpkin. Now, all these pumpkins that you see here, I'm probably not going to use all of them, but I know I'm going to need quite a few, and these are going to be flat. So what I'm going to do is I will turn this over now. This is the front side. I'm going to turn it over on the back side, and you can't see as clearly as I can, but you can kind of see the pumpkins in here, because what I don't want is the pencil mark showing up on my piped pumpkins. So I'm going to pipe all of these with a super, super fine tip. This is the finest one I could find. And I'm going to pipe all of these in. What I'm going to do is leave them there, and then after 24 hours or so, then they should scrape up and they'll be my embeds that will go on the top of this soap. So the first thing I do is put in my lye water solution. And in this particular one, I'm going to mix it just a little longer than I normally would, because I really want this to set up pretty quickly, because it's a pipe. Here right now I have Race Car Orange from Brambleberry and Orange Vibrance Mica from Nurture Soap. So I'm just going. Important to note, what I do is I take my piping in and I twist it like this, and then I take something of this sort, it could be another cup, and I place it in here, and put it in there like that. So if the batter is not quite set up yet, it doesn't run out the tip and into your cup here. All right, so my piping has set up. So what I'm gonna do, see, I've got all of this piping here. I probably have way too much, but that's okay. Better too much than too little. I'm going to press it down in here like so. And my goal is to make these as nice and neat as is feasibly possible. So I'm hoping I'm not getting in some shadow thing here. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to outline and outline and outline. Okay, that's my first one. Not so great, which is why I did all these other ones. So I wanted to show you, I've modified what I was doing just a little bit. I wanted them to be a little less flat and a little more 3D. So I'm building them up a little bit. So the very first thing I do is I put a dollop right down here, and then I draw the outsides of it, and I kind of am smashing it down as I go and not letting it have any kind of tip on it. And then I just fill this piece in, okay? So that's the base of the pumpkin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the top part actually look like the pumpkin. So I'm going to do this side, inside, inside, middle. And then if I need to fix anything on the outside, I can do that kind of like that. So I wanted to show you what I did. I had way more soap than I needed, so I just made all these little dollops that you see here along with the pumpkins. Here's one of my pumpkins, see? Here's another one. Another pumpkin, see? Pull it off from right there. And I didn't add the little stems because I think I'm going to do that when I put it on the soap that I'm going to put it on. So you have to wait till next week and I'll show you what I'm going to do with all of this, because all of this will be in the soap that you will see on YouTube next Saturday. So look at these, look. The little guys. Hey, again, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, give me a big thumbs up, and make a comment below. Thank you for watching. Remember, you are loved. Go be a blessing to someone else today.